People think discipline is about forcing yourself to do things you hate. It's not. Discipline is actually about aligning with your identity. It's a common saying that you don't rise to the level of your goals, but you fall to the level of your standards. This is the truth. High performers, the people at the top of their game, they don't wake up and ask themselves, "Do I feel like doing this today?" Instead, they ask a much more powerful question: who am I committed to being? This single question completely changes the game. It takes emotion out of the equation and puts execution front and center. Now, let's connect this to business and money, because the two are deeply intertwined. The market doesn't care about your good intentions. It doesn't reward you for what you planned to do. It rewards reliability. Think about it. Clients don't pay you for your potential. They pay you for what you deliver. Your income, when you really break it down, isn't some great mystery. It's a direct reflection of how consistently you execute your tasks, especially when no one is watching over your shoulder. It's about the work you do in the quiet moments, the early mornings, the late nights. That's what defines your financial reality. So how do we make this practical? How do you build this system into your own life? Here's a simple but powerful framework to start with. The first rule is to make fewer promises, but hold yourself to harder standards. Don't just say you'll do 100 things. Pick a few crucial commitments and make them non-negotiable. For example, if you decide, "I am the kind of person who wakes up at 6 a.m., then 6 a.m. is no longer a suggestion on your alarm clock. It's a rule. It's part of who you are. If you say, "I work on my most important skill every single day," then excuses like being tired or busy become completely irrelevant. You just do it. This brings us to the concept of responsibility. Responsibility is not an emotional state. It doesn't care if you're feeling motivated or having a bad day. It's purely about action. This is precisely why so many people avoid true responsibility at S demanding and at docent accept excuses. But here's the paradox. Embracing responsibility is the ultimate form of freedom, because when you take full control of your actions, you gain control over your outcomes. You stop being a victim of circumstance and start becoming the architect of your life. This is where real power lies. Genuine self-respect isn't built on hype, fleeting motivation, or seeking validation from others. It's forged in the fire of follow-through. It's about the small promises you keep to yourself, day in and day out. Every time you do what you said you were going to do, you upgrade your identity. You prove to yourself that you are reliable, capable, and in control. Each kept promise is a vote for the person you want to become, and over time, these votes compound into an unshakable sense of self. It's not about grand gestures. It's about the quiet consistency of your daily actions. So, let's be honest. You probably don't need to consume more information, watch more videos, or read more books. What you need are higher standards for yourself. Start small, but make those standards non-negotiable. Protect them aggressively from distractions, excuses, and your own wavering emotions. This is how discipline truly compounds, just like money in a savings account. It grows over time, building momentum. This is how you build real, lasting independence financially, mentally, and emotionally. If this episode challenged you and made you think, do me a favor and like the video. Share it with someone who you think needs to hear this message, someone who might be avoiding responsibility. And of course, subscribe to the Profit Pulse Network for more content like this. Because this isn't just content. This is a standard.